Hi everyone! In today's video, we are going to break down a yoga pose. And the highlight for today is crow pose or Bakasana. So there are several components to crow pose or Bakasana. A lot of times, students, or if you're new into this pose, will frankly get quite scared. I was, because I thought it was just all about strength. But don't get me wrong, there is a component on strength, but that's just one of it. So it's actually a combination of all the efforts. So there is going to be pushing, there's going to be rounding, and then there is also balancing. Okay. So the easiest way to get into crow or Bakasana is to do it lying down. Okay. So actually, one of my teachers taught me that. Okay, so we'll go ahead, lie down on our mats. Okay. So when you do the pose or try to do the arm balance on our backs, it at least hopefully takes out the fear component of face planting. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll reach the arms forward. Okay, you'll bring your knees to touch your upper arms. Okay, and then from here you'll extend the wrist. Maybe toes come together, and then we'll start to round and come up. Okay. So essentially, we're mimicking Bakasana or crow pose with straight arms. Okay. But later on, we'll try it with bent arms. Okay. But essentially, this is the shape. So we're rounding, and then the hands or the arms are pushing. Your knees are squeezing in as your arms press out. So all of these efforts, and then breathe. And then we'll slowly let go. Okay. So congratulations, that's the first step of getting into Bakasana or crow. All right, so we'll come up, okay, and then we'll try to find that shape. Okay. So from here, okay, let's set up first. Okay. So you'll bring your feet wide apart. Okay. You'll bring your hands onto the mat. Okay. And then if this is your first time watching one of my classes, okay, so you can just stay here, come up to the balls of your feet, okay, and then just press the knees against your arms, and then just stay here. Maybe just shift forward and back. Okay, shifting forward and back. Okay. Now, if this is not as accessible, you can grab a block, and then we're going to perch ourselves on the block. Okay, so our feet. Okay, so we're going to perch on our blocks. Okay, and then see how high you can lift the heels. Okay. Go ahead, set up your arms again, and then bring the knees to touch your arms, upper arms. Okay. And then we'll start to lean the weight onto our hands. Okay. So from here, this is where the pushing component will kick in. So it is an arm balance, so we will balance on our hands. So as you shift the weight forward, we have to push away from the floor. Upper back will round. Okay, so that's the component with the hands and the shoulders. All right. Okay, so you can stay on your block, okay, or you can come out of your block. Okay. So again, so that's the first one. We have the pushing and the rounding. Okay. The second component is the legs hugging in. Okay. So when you start to lift off, okay, notice that your attention will shift from one effort to the next. Okay. So sometimes, or at least in my body, what turns off is the hugging of the legs in. So you want to hug the legs in, press the knees against the arms, push and round from the hands, maybe look slightly forward. Okay. So that's the next component. Okay. And then notice as we talk about breaking down crow or Bakasana, don't forget to breathe so that we don't run out of our breath. Okay. All right. So set up the hands again. Maybe spread the fingers wide. Okay. So I know there could also be fear of face planting. So you can always maybe put a pillow. So I'll just show, I have my bolster here. You can have a bolster in front so that in case we overshoot, you land softly on your pillow. Okay. So spread the fingers wide, fingertips are your brake. Okay? So you'll shift forward. So all of the efforts happening at the same time, you're shifting forward, pushing away from the hands, rounding through the back. These are hugging in. Maybe you're looking forward. And then maybe try lift one foot up, lift the other leg up. Okay? And then can we at the same time, okay, look forward as we balance. Okay? Maybe shifting one toe from the next. Okay? Breathing here. And then we'll release. So even if your hang time is only a second or half a second, know that that is your practice, and give yourself a pat on the back. Okay? So again, you can practice this several times. Okay, spread the fingers wide, push and round. Okay, elbows, you can keep it slightly bent. Hug the knees in towards the arms. Okay, shifting forward, keep pushing. And then when you're ready, lift one foot up, followed by the other. Okay. Again, fingertips are your brakes. And then breathing here. And then we'll release. Namaste. So I hope that was helpful for you, and know that if you keep practicing the efforts in Bakasana or Crow, that is also the foundation, or the efforts are similar in working different arm balances. So I would like to thank you for watching. This is Every Yoga by Jo Endaya, sharing everyday yoga for everybody.